I started cutting the pieces for the circle round quilt in the August 2025 issue of the American Patchwork and Quilting magazine. Um, this is what the pattern will look like. It has a 9-patch curved corner pieces. So I'm using my own template based on the templates A and B provided in the magazine. So I actually measured my set of templates that I have already, and these are the pieces that I'm going to be using. So I thought I would share with you something that I figured out in the process. At first, I cut out squares that I need, and I ended up with this as waste for each of the squares. Each of the template A that I made. Then I realized I could have less waste like this using a different method. So instead of cutting out the squares first, I decided that I would first cut the first curve, line everything up, and let her rip. And even though I have a fresh little blade in here, it's going to prove me wrong. This doesn't always cut right through. So there I have my first piece. And now I turn this around and I cut my second piece. First of all, I'm making sure that I don't go into the little nick that you sometimes make when you cut that little end off. So, and of course you can't go any further than this. So here I'm going to cut the concave part first. And now I'm going to turn this around, take my ruler with a 4.5-inch mark, our measurement, because these are 4.5 inches, and line these two ends up and make sure this is all square. And then I give this a little slice, and there I have my two template A's with a little bit less waste. I think in using the method that I started off with, which left the quarter circles, I had cut my fabric square and then cut one from each square. But now and for that I could only get 10 per width of fabric. So by doing it this way, I know I haven't completely calculated it yet, but I got at least 13 pieces out of doing it this way. So I hope that helps if you're ever needing to get as much as you can out of your fabric.